Welcome to Chem 208, which is organic and biological chemistry. So I want to give you this little video just to do like an introduction of the class and how the Canvas site is organized and all that. So I hope everybody is staying warm and enjoyed some time out in the snow. So if you go to our Canvas site, you'll see kind of a to-do list and things like that on this side. And if you scroll down, these are all of our modules. So each of the modules contains a lot of really, really good information. Um, and then the other thing you need to know is over here, if you want to see our announcements, you can come here. If you opted into the book bundle, your kernel book bundle materials are here. So you would click this link and then you would say, let's see if it loads. Yeah, because I'm a teacher, it might not show up correctly. But it would say something like reveal access code, and you should be able to get your access code. And then you follow this link, and this is our homework system. It's called Alex. And this is where you're going to do all of your homework, all the different things for the book. So let me close that. All right, so let's go to our modules to kind of talk about the different things. So I sent you the welcome letter out last week or so. Um, it's there if you ever need to go back to it. The textbook and course materials are all here. If you're trying to get in touch with me, the instructor information is here. This is really nice. You can, oh, my picture doesn't show. I have to go back and fix that. So you can come down here. These are my office hours, my phone number, my email address, and I'm in 132 Kilgen Hall. But you can go to my appointment website. So if you want to make sure that I am there, you follow this link, you go to this site, you pick a day that you want to make an appointment. It doesn't matter. Pick a time that you want to make the appointment for, let's say 11 o'clock. Click next. You put in your name, your email address, and let's say there are three of you. You could add guests to it. Doesn't matter to me. Uh, Sometimes it's nice to have a buddy. You can meet in my office or we can meet on Zoom. Put your phone number in. You would tell me, oh, I need to put 208 on here. I don't have 208. I'll add that. And then you need to tell me, like, okay, this is from chapter 10. I need help with naming branch chain alkanes, whatever it is. But put that information here so that I can be as prepared as possible and maybe have some examples to show you before you even walk in the door. But it'll just help us to make the best out of the time that we do have, because sometimes it can be a lot of students who want to meet. Okay, so that's if you need help, that's a good way to get in touch with me. All right, so let's go back to modules. All right, so let's see, instructor information. Question board is just kind of an anonymous thing. If you have questions and you want to ask, you can ask there. It's good for course information, problems, things like that. All right, the syllabus is here. I'm not going to read the syllabus to you. You can absolutely read the syllabus, but you should go in and read the syllabus. It's good. This is the course calendar. Now, there is a calendar on Canvas, and it does show you all your due dates for your homework assignments and things like that. It doesn't show you the Alex one. But your Alex one is due on Friday, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Okay, so if we come back to course information, okay. So I said there is the calendar, but this calendar has everything. It integrates everything. So it tells you exactly what we're going to do and when we're going to do it and that kind of stuff. And this we didn't have class on this day. That was a holiday for us. So I usually block those off as a different color so everybody knows that it's a holiday. Okay. So there's our, it tells us exactly what we're going to cover. So we're going to take 3 days to cover the first chapter, then 3 days for chapter 11, and then pretty quickly you have an exam. So the first exam comes very quickly in the semester. So please, please, please be prepared and do not get behind. Notice that your mini homeworks A and B are due on Friday, And then chapter 10 homework is due on Tuesday. So this has all of the assignments, all of the exams. It has our holidays on it. It also has drop day. It has when our final exam is going to be. It has everything on here. And this is a really good way for you to read ahead. So read the textbook that corresponds to the lecture for chapter 10 before you go to lecture for chapter 10. Trust me, you're going to get a lot out of class if you do it that way. Okay, so I'll update that daily. And it's just kind of a plan. Is it perfect? Are we going to follow it to a T? Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to, but we'll see. So, but it's a tentative plan for the entire semester. Okay, so let's come back to modules. Um, if you would like to download the lecture slides that I'm going to teach, you can download them right here. So this takes you to my Google Drive that has the slides as 1 per page or 4 per page, whatever floats your boat. Let's see. If you want some extra problems, so this is a lot like chemistry is a lot like math. And how do you get good in math? You practice. And so the end of chapter problems in the book are a really great way to practice. So what I did is I turned those end of chapter problems from your book into a PDF. So there's each chapter and I put in every single question from the back of the book. Do I expect you to do this whole thing? No. But if you're like, oh, I'm really having trouble converting structural formulas into line formulas, well, here's help. Here's problems that you can try, and then you bring it to me and I can help you with it. So it gives us a place to start. Okay, so then let's go back. There's a final grade calculator, so you can put in all your current grades and you can see what do I need to make on the final exam in order to get a B or whatever it is you want to get. There's a periodic table, amino acids. Then the next module are all your assignments. So, oh, that's because it's showing 2024. I will go back and fix that. No wonder it's not showing up. I have the wrong year. Okay, so the first assignment is your course agreement and your photo. So this is just saying you read the syllabus, you know everything that's going to happen, all that kind of stuff. This is really, really important. So this is the how to use Alex and your initial assessment. So here's big one. Before you try this assignment, you need to watch this tutorial. So this tutorial walks you through exactly how to do everything. So please make sure you watch it before. And in order to access it, always use this link right here. Okay. Do not use any outside resources when you're doing this initial knowledge check. If your knowledge check score is too high or too low, you might have to retake it under proctored conditions. So just do your best, but don't use any outside resources. Okay, so let's go back to modules and I will fix that. I will fix that date. Then you have an assignment for every chapter that we're going to cover. Now, some people, it might have been a long time since you've taken chemistry. And so what I've done is kind of put together the big topics that you should have gotten out of your first chemistry, because everybody who's in 208 should have had at least one chemistry before now. These are the big topics that you should have gotten out of your first chemistry. So if you click on it, these are videos of me teaching those concepts from my Chem 109 class. So it just gives you a good base to start from. And I'll kind of do a little bit of a review with you guys. Okay, where were we? Here we go. And then this is the playlist to all of my lectures from Chem 109 in case there's something I missed. Now, remember how I said the textbook had some problems and chemistry was a lot like math, and the more problems you do, the better you're going to be? So if you want help with chapter 10, right? And you're like, okay, I want to go and do them, but I don't know if I'm getting them right or wrong. Well, I went through chapter 10 problems and I looked at all the ones where it was a structural formula going to skeletal diagrams. And so I made a video of that. Then I did the ones that were naming alkanes, video of that, halogenation reactions, video of that, combustion. So I haven't necessarily done every single problem, but I've grouped the videos by content. And if you can't find something, just let me know. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's see. So let's collapse all of this stuff. All right. And then the very last thing is just like basic campus resources. Okay. So please get on that, Alex, and make sure that you are able to complete those 2 assignments before the mini assignments, A and B, before January, it's supposed to be 24th, 2025. I will fix that date. So it's this Friday. And watch the video for, and I'm going to give you the first video for chapter 10 shortly. Okay. I hope everybody is staying warm. Looking forward to seeing everybody on Friday. All right. Have a good day.